how can you help avoid illegal dumping? Hey guys, welcome back to the CF30 Disposal. So my videos, I try to be informative and entertaining. This particular video, I want you to have three takeaways, three things about this video. A, did you know? So I want to teach you something you might not know. Two, what can you learn from this situation? And three, what should you be thankful for? So here's some facts. I was doing some research for to make videos, and I found this article in this town in Australia that the town collects the trash. So the trash gets collected by the town. A lot of towns, that's how they work. What was happening is there was a lot of trash being, a lot of illegal dumping, a lot of images like this, and like this, and like this. So they wanted to avoid or reduce this problem that they were having. So something you might not know, a little fact. As a person, you produce about 4.5 pounds of trash a day, according to the EPA. So that's a lot of trash, and most of the trash goes into your receptacle, your 95-gallon trash container that gets picked up by your local waste hauler or the town. But obviously, we produce other trash. Your TV breaks, and your stuff's working. Your couch breaks. You get a new dining table. Uh, your refrigerator server. All these things that now, what are you gonna do with it, right? What can you do about this trash? And if you put it outside, like this image right here, your waste hauler is not gonna pick it up because the town. Another fact that you might not know. So if your trash gets picked up by the town, it's not for free. Obviously, you know that because you're paying for it. It's tied up to your water bill, usually water and sewer, and they figure that out by your consumption of water. If you consume a lot of water, there's a lot of people right in your household, and they assume you're gonna produce a lot of trash. So they give you 2 bins, 3 bins, according to our most use. But like any other utility, you're paying for what you use. The more you use, the more you pay. But a lot of people take advantage and make your trash cans look like this. Like, they look like Dairy Queen snow cones. So, that's another fact that you might not know. So this town in Australia, what they started doing, they started giving people vouchers, like monthly vouchers, for allowing them to throw once a month this container full of big items, and the city made arrangements to go pick it up. Things like couches, TVs, refrigerators, which otherwise would ended up like this or like this, right? It would end up like that. And according to the news story, right, it actually is helping because most people don't have uh, a way to get rid of this trash, a way to get rid of stuff. So that's point number one, something you might not know. Point number two, what can you learn about it? So let me ask you, how can we avoid illegal dumping in our area? What can you do? One person uh, commented in one of my videos that why would you pay for service when our town has a waste collection area that you can go throw it for free, which is correct. But still, even with all that, I see images like this, and you've seen it. You see things like this all the time. So, what can you learn from this place? Well, from that article that I was mentioning, hey, that they took action on something, a problem. You're damaging the environment. You're creating pollution. And we all live in this earth, one way or another. What you do affects me, and when I do affects you, directly or indirectly. That's point number two. Point number three would be what should you be thankful for? At least in our area, right? In our area, becoming. Oh, sorry. These people are trying to get into the driveway and I'm blocking them. Anyhow, as I was saying, in our area, what should you be thankful for? Or in our area, just in this town of Chaparral, we are three residential collection companies. There is a transfer station, which that could be another company, right? And there is a county garbage collection place where my one viewer commented on it that it is for free, and it is. He's correct. So at least five, right? And I provide service also in the town of Anthony and in Berino. And over there, there's even more competition because we have me, us, the Cierto View Disposal Company, the other local Chaparral company. Plus, you have El Paso Disposal, you have Mesilla Valley, you have Southwest Disposal. You have all these other companies, plus the Solid Waste Authority. So there's a lot of competition and a lot of avenues for you to throw your trash and get rid of it. So, in my opinion, that's something to be thankful. Plus, uh, all the other um, all the other places, junk haulers and dumpster rentals that you can get. So the question remains: why are you still throwing your trash out in the middle of the desert? Like at least for us over here. But why are you doing this in roads like in New Hampshire or Pennsylvania where it's green, right? Why are you still doing it? So create a little conscience, care about your neighbor, and let's reduce the pollution a little bit. So I hope you learned something. You know, we produce about 4.5 pounds of trash, and there's places that are taking measurements to try to avoid this problem, illegal dumping. And see, be thankful for the things you do have. Uh, we don't, like in our case, be grateful for all the different companies that exist here locally that can take care of the trash. It doesn't have to be us; it can be anybody. So, you know, at the end of the day, be thankful for the things you do have, and count. Let's help each other. Let's stop this problem. Thank you for watching.